Welcome everyone to a brand new live stream. Hope everyone is doing very well. I do want to say thank you for the 10k subs. It's taken a bit of time, but we are at 10k subs now, so I do appreciate every single one of you. It's good to see everyone in the chat as well. Joey, good to see you. Martin, Merkel, good to see you, buddy. T13, good to see you as well. Something brewing with Oort. They're starting to hire people, advisors, KOLs, or some type of relationship with Binance. I have noticed that T13. I was on the Twitter, and if you go look at all the KOLs that's backing them, all of them, are like some advisors or some KOLs for Binance. So it seems they have quite a lot of connections with Binance, which is very good to see. As AI starts to pick up. At the moment, the market is stagnant. Everyone's a bit nervous just because we have FOMC in about 5 days, and then we got the Bank of Japan, interest rate decision. So the market's not going to go anywhere until that is over and dealt with. Whether it's a big move up or a big move down, it is going to be a big move though. Whatever happens, it's either going to be a big crash or a big pump, but the move is going to be pretty big. The reason is because we've been stalling around this region, and everyone now is just nervous about the Bank of Japan. Because we already know the Fed is going to cut rates. So that is bullish, especially for altcoins. But, if Japan, you guys have to realize there's probably about $6 trillion, I think, for my research, locked into this Bank of Japan carry trade. There's a lot of money stuck in the carry trade. So if they do raise interest rates, it will be, a very good buying opportunity. And I call it a buying opportunity because, that could be the final dip. In the stock markets at all-time high. As soon as the Bank of Japan raises interest rates, those people that borrowed the Japanese yen will have to sell their stocks, put it back into, the dollar, and then turn the dollar and then, into yen, and then they'll have to pay it back like that. So that is a very big move, a very big important date for the market. Like I said, it's either going to be a massive move up if they don't cut interest rates, or it's going to be a massive move down when they do raise the rates. So this is a very important decision on the 19th of this month. And that's where the market has not really gone anywhere. There's some altcoins pumping here and there. But yeah, that's about it. Keep your eyes on that date. That's a very important date. Jason, good to see you. Sean, good to see you. Southlex, my brother, good to see you as well. Good evening, G. Evening. Yeah, rich and the pre-rich people. Everyone in crypto is pre-rich. AJ, my brother, good to see you as well. Boys, hit the likes. And it is Friday, so I'm not going to be on for too long because I know a lot of you guys are probably out or busy or whatever. But, I decided to go live today. I thought, why not? Yeah, it is Friday night, isn't it, Casper Bro? Most people in crypto don't really do nothing but stay in all day and look at the charts. So it doesn't really matter too much. Thank you very much, Trust. Thank you very much, guys. Ross, good to see you, boy. You're awake a bit early today. Yeah, plenty of future millionaires in this chat, 100%. Also, did Binance Live AMA, did they, for the December town hall? I didn't even know that, to be fair. Rich, good to see you. I heard they had a town hall today, but I didn't listen to it. I need to listen to that. Congrats on 10k. Can Nai do 20x from here? Yes, Nai is a very good project. Now, Nai has come down a reasonable amount. So, if you guys are looking for entry, I think this right now is not really a bad time. Maybe if it rolls over a bit more, but right now, $27 million in market cap. There's no unlocks for another year. All the early investors cannot unlock their tokens. So I would say, if you're looking for a good AI project on a bullish chain Avalanche, I would say this is the best AI project on Avalanche. So when when AI takes off and Avalanche does well, which I think it will, it's very likely that Nuclei will do very well. Now, these guys have partnered with Fetch AI recently. And what Fetch AI basically does is they do AI agents. So, it's very likely that Nuclei will probably have AI agents as well very soon. So that's very bullish. They already solved the data problem within AI, which I think is a massive problem within AI in itself. A lot of the data that, that people use on their phones or whatever, it gets wasted. and only a small percentage gets used up, and that is a problem that does need to be fixed, because there's a lot of money in that. Tad, good to see you as well, my friend. You boys all in on Oort. I'm very bullish on Oort, yes. Thank you, brother. Yeah, we are printing, to be fair. I don't know if you guys noticed, right? But in the private group, just the last 2 days, there was a few projects. One of them was called Blinks. That done like a 30x. And then we got into another one, which is called Only Blinks. That one did like a 20x or 18x or something. And then someone else shared another one, which done 150x, all in the space of like 3-4 days. Some very capable people in that group. I got into 2 of those. I got into Blinks and Only Blinks, but I did not get into the other one. But it was a very good trade, that was. Oh yeah, let's talk about Tectum actually, because, well, let's talk about OCTA Space first, then we'll go over Tectum. So, OCTA Space just partnered with PSG. Now, for those of you guys that are in America and other parts of the world, you probably won't even know what PSG is. But if you live in Europe, in UK, and you watch, soccer or football, you would know that PSG is a very massive football team. So these guys have partnered with them, which is, I think that's a very massive move for OCTA Space. So this is very, very bullish. Paris Saint-Germain is a massive team in the world. They've got millions and millions of fans. If they see OCTA Space and gaming gets adopted, there's a lot of bullishness behind this now. With Tet, so there was a lot of misunderstanding, and this is the problem when you have a CEO that can barely speak English. The way he communicated it was, it wasn't smart. It wasn't the smartest thing. Like he had a lot of momentum. So this was the momentum before the AMA, and this was after the AMA, because what had happened was people that listened to the AMA, they thought that Tectum was launching a second coin, but they're not launching a second coin. They're incubating a second coin. It's like they incubated free protocol. Is incubation. If you're a layer one, obviously you want projects to build on your layer one, and that's what that new project is. I think it's called Sync something. I don't know what it's called, but that is being incubated by Tectum. It's not being launched by them, but it's been incubated just the same way that free protocol was also incubated by Tectum. They just help the project start up. That's how incubations work. They help the project start up. Once the project's up and running, they let it carry on its own. So that's all it was. And then people misunderstood that it was a new token being released. So it was a lot of shake up, but it's the team's fault. It's the team's fault. The guy does not know how to speak English. He doesn't know how to communicate. I just don't understand why they keep sending him to do AMAs. Just pay someone else to do the AMAs. You don't need that guy who can barely put 2 sentences together doing the AMAs. It doesn't make sense, because the way he communicated it, everyone just panic sold Tectum over here from $10 all the way down to $7. It's like a 30% drop. So, I'm not very happy with the team. There was some bullish stuff. They basically partnered with the High Excellency of Dubai. So that's pretty massive, I would say. It brings them. It has a lot of links to the government in Dubai, in Saudi, which is pretty big. So but the problem is, if you don't know how to communicate that, and you start throwing out random words like "we're launching a second token," but in reality you're just incubating a second token, then it doesn't look good for your project. But that's what Tectum is built for. Tectum is built for other projects building on their layer one, and that project that's building on them is also being incubated by them. So people misunderstood that for the Tectum team itself launching a new token, which I don't think is the case. Oort and Sensei both close to the top bags. Yeah, Oort and Sensei are the best anyways. Those are the best. I don't recommend anyone buying Sensei anymore. Just the reason is because Sensei is already flew. If you're looking for a nice 10x, then Sensei will do a 10x, I think, from here. Sitting at $52 million of market cap. All it needs is a few more exchanges, which they are going to get more exchanges. That's all they need. And then the best thing about this, there's no there's not really any early investors that can dump on you. This is fair launched. Everyone got in at the same price. Most of the people that got in and didn't believe in the project have already sold long time ago. So I think long term this is going to do well, but don't buy this thinking it's going to do a 50x. Buy it in anticipation for like a 10 to 15x max. That's it. Don't, it could go to $1 billion in market cap. It could, but is it probable? Are you going to hold for that long? I don't think most people will. But Oort has a lot of developments. They bring in more marketing. They've just launched the data hub. The market is dead right now. The market is dead right now, and it's consolidating. The longer it stays around these regions, it's very likely that people are just going to keep, accumulating here, and it most likely will go higher. Ready Games, from what I heard, they are going to be. I don't know if it's out or not, but they're going to be launching. But all the people that's doing TGE, yeah, I don't think it's out yet, unless it is this. I'm not too sure, but whatever it is, right, it's going to be a bit of a shit show, and the reason is because most of the tokens or most of the people that's invested in the tokens pre-sale are going to get the tokens all at once. And I don't think that's a smart thing to do if you're going to buy into the project. Is it this one here? Let me see. No, it's not this. But just be careful when you buy Ready Games off launch, because all the early investors that's getting TGE, they're getting 100% of the tokens. So it's going to be a bit of a shit show. It is indeed beautiful. The chart for Sensei is beautiful. It's holding up so strong. Even when the market dips, Sensei just holds up very well. David, good to see you, bro. Mahi, good to see you as well. Hustle, good to see you. Your picks are life changing. Yeah, thank you very much, bro. I'm glad everyone's making money on these picks. What's your risk management strategy for when a project you recommend starts declining? At what point do we start cutting losses and causing significant price action to the project? To be honest with you, look, the only time I sell a project is if if the team's not active, the team's not developing. That is the only time I sell a project. If they're not openly communicating, they're not looking to advance the project. Which, look, people can say the same thing about Tectum, but Tectum's actually trying to build something. They're forming partnership with governments, which is massive. They've already formed a partnership in Dubai with the High Excellency of Dubai, that's a massive partnership. They've got someone in Russia. They've got someone in Brazil, I think it was. They leaked it. They leaked a little bit of it. There's like 3 different countries they form partnerships with the governments. So I do think that's big developments for Tectum. And once their layer 1 goes live, then it's very likely there's going to be a bunch of projects building on Tectum's technology. They're already going to have one themselves building on it. They have free protocol be incubated by them, so they could potentially build on Tectum. They can move over to Tectum at least. And there's going to be other projects slowly building on Tectum. They're going to have an ecosystem. And that's the same thing with Oort. Oort now has an ecosystem. There's projects being built on their layer 1. And once a project starts getting an ecosystem, it brings a lot more attention to the main chain. When you have an ecosystem, it's very likely your token's going to go to the billions of dollars in market cap. That's how majority of projects that have a good ecosystem, a big ecosystem, they tend to do well long term because they generate revenue. They can pay influencers to show, they can market themselves. And that's what you look for layer 1s. You want layer 1s where projects are building on them. You don't want layer 1s like min layer where not a single project has built on them for the years now. They can say whatever they want. Ideally, if you're a layer 1, you should have some projects building on you. And if you're not, then you are a failed layer 1. Keep that in mind. Projects that are layer 1s need projects to build on them. That's the whole aspect of it. So, I'm not concerned about any other projects at the moment. As long as they're developing, as long as they're doing what they need to do. Right now, it's not alt season, so you can't really blame anything. Don't use specific projects as exceptions to the rules, because if you go look at TradingView and you look at Bitcoin dominance, is a lot higher than what most people think. Bitcoin dominance is almost at 57%. It's not alt season yet, so don't go and think just because Sensei's done a 12x or some shit, that all these other projects are supposed to do the same thing. It's not like that. We're like over here in the altcoin season. You guys see, we're like over here. This is alt season right here. We haven't had this massive drop yet, and it takes time. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It could take a couple of months for it to happen. But then in those 3 to 4 months of alt season, you can make life-changing money. It's just those people that are patient enough to wait will experience that. Those people that just panics out when something happens. Well, listen, everything pumps even shit pumps in a bull run. Money just flows to projects. That's how much money gets into crypto at that time. If you're patient enough to wait, you will never lose in crypto. The reason people lose is when they sell before we get to that stage. We're over here. Look at this. This is where we're at now, over here. We have not entered this phase yet, and we will at some point within the next 6 months. You just have to be patient enough to wait, bro. So when you see some of these projects not performing as well as Sensei is exception to the rules. There's other projects that's doing just as well. Brickin did well. ATR done 6x. Add Nuclei on here as well, because I think Nuclei is a good project as well. Nuclei is done a couple X's, but it's come down. Prop base, Injective, all of these projects have done well, but it's not alt season yet. Even Sniffed, if you guys brought into that was pumping significantly today. It's up 25% today, but at one point it almost hit 5 cents. So if you got into the video a few days ago, that's like 3 days ago, you would have already made double your money. SKR is doing very well as well. Even that's pumping slightly. This is like a slow mover, but it moves up slowly. But these projects are good projects. We're just not into alt season just yet. When we enter alt season, you're going to see a lot of money flowing into some of these projects. So if your projects are already doing well, they're going to do a lot better in alt season. BNB, good to see you. Walaikum salam, bro. You notice that you're already up 10k subscribers. Well done. Definitely need to get those likes up though. Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Yeah, smash the like button, boys. Let's get to 200 likes this stream. Most people are going to be out today though, but it's fine. 19th. Yeah, it is the 19th, buddy. Yeah. The 19th is BLJ and the 18th is the rate cut decision. Smart question, Merkel. Maybe not cut losses, but if it isn't performing as well as look, you can't really use the metric right now as what's performing well or not, because the only thing that's performing at this current moment is AI. Everything else is stagnant. Most of the RWA coins are stagnant. Yeah, they pump 2 to 3x, but they haven't gone anywhere. The only coins that are realistically pumping are AI agent coins. Sensei's AI agent, Oort is AI agent. They've been doing very well, and they're holding the same levels. AGIs did all right. Did like a 3x from the lows, which is fine. It's a high cap project. The reason I have high cap projects in my portfolio is because I can go heavier in those and only look for 10x, 10 to 15x, which I think AGI and AI Tech can do. But AI Tech is deepen, so it's not going to pump with the rest of the projects, because deepen is not a narrative like that right now. The main narrative is AI and AI agents. So if you see any project that has AI agent in the back of the name, they pump aggressively. Look at a project as shit as AI Fund. This project is not that good, but it's pumping aggressively because it has AI agent in its name. That's all it is. It's not, you can't use certain coins as the metric for the entire cycle. Like game with the entire all the other coins. Gaming right now is dead. So you cannot expect OTK to be the golden boy out of the entire sector and just do of 10, 20x randomly. It's not going to work like that. When gaming was hot, when Mana and Thingy started pumping, this is what OTK done. It done a very aggressive move up. It went from 1.8 to like 5 cents. So that's a pretty good move, right? That's how you know when the narrative kicks in, OTK is going to pump. So that's all it is. The narrative is not what these tokens are at the moment. The narrative is AI agents. That's why Sensei is doing very well, because it's a low cap AI agent coin, and people want to get in before the AI hype in Jan. Random question. Who did you watch all through the best market? Alex Becker. I don't watch Alex Becker, bro. Alex Becker's he's just a paid chiller, bro. I don't really watch people like that. Carlos, good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much. Saturday morning, I haven't seen sun in 6 days. John, good to see you as well, buddy. Good to see you as well, Peter. I'm doing all right, CB. How you doing, bro? Best wishes. Best friends again. When are me and Seth going to be best friends again? Me and Seth are cool right now, bro. We got no problems at all. I actually spoke to him on the phone. Nuclei should be on your gem list, honorable mention, bro. I have given a buy alert on Nuclei ages ago, bro. Nuclei, I gave a buy alert and it like 0.03 something. So Nuclei is already in my honorable mention. I just haven't added it in because I just couldn't be bothered to add it in. Actually, let me add SKR as well because SKR should be on here. What else? I don't know if you guys seen the developments with Beam, but Beam is going full AI now. Beam has had some pretty good developments recently, and you know, we want Beam to do well because if Beam does well, Munity will do well. So you know, ideally, if Beam does another 10 to 15x from here, it's going to be very solid for Munity. People on here always say you must limit but not market buy, as it affects the price. But how does it affect the price? You can explain how you should buy it. Well, look, my friend, listen. There's times where limiting is good, and there's times where market buying is good. So, for example, if the market is at all, you know, is very hot and you need to get in as soon as possible, then it's okay to market buy because if you put limits, your limit might never fill, right? So then, you know, for example, we're in the middle of AI pump and we find a new AI coin and we want to get in ASAP before everyone now rush to it. It's okay to market buy, get in as soon as possible because it's going to pump anyways at some point. Even if you lose a little bit of your money, you still will make money. But if the market is not going anywhere and some of these coins are not going anywhere, like you're stupid to market buy because every time you market buy, the bots on all these exchanges will eat 5 to 10% of your money. So if you put 500, 5 to 10% of that will get eaten. If you market buy 500, 5 to 10% of that will get eaten by the bots. So you keep doing that over and over again. All you're doing is losing money. Where you can just put your limit order or sell into someone else's bag. You know, so if you go on Mexi, you see all those sell orders and buy orders. If you want to get in, just buy someone else's bag that's selling instead of market buying, because what you're doing is you're losing money, and this is probably the dumbest thing you can do. But like I said, there's times where you market buy, there's times where you limit buy. Majority of the time, if you're not in a full-blown alt season, you should be limiting only. You should not be spamming market buys because not only you're pushing the price up, and you're losing, you know, the value. You're getting less tokens for the amount of money you could have got. At the same time, you're also losing money as well because those bots snipe you. They get in before you, and you lose money. That's all that happens, bro. So you know, be careful not to market buy in such conditions. Right now, the market isn't going anywhere. So you'll be stupid if some coin comes out for you to start market buying. It doesn't make sense. I think another 15x for Sensei is possible, yes, because they're applying for a lot more exchanges now. Sensei's applying for a lot of exchanges. They will get at least one or two, and when they get two more exchanges, it's gonna bring, you know, it's gonna do very well for the price. When you're against Nye unlocks a couple, yeah, but I just told you, Nye has no unlocks for another year. Would you rather put money in Nye right now or other DGen picks? I think Nye is a very good discount. It depends what your risk metric is, my friend. If you already got DGen coins, then you can just buy Nye. You know, it's at 8.8. A few days ago, well, a month ago, it was at, I think it was at 1.4, 1.5. About these regions, 1.4-ish. So that's almost a 2x back to his all-time highs. But if you already got other picks and you want some DGen stuff in your portfolio, then go for the DGen picks. You know, I've made a DGen video. If you guys haven't watched it, it's called the top 7 DGen coins on there, and one of them is Amulet. If you guys have been looking at the chart of Amulet, if you bought in, you know, it's been pumping aggressively. I think it's up 2x now from my video. somewhere down here when I made the video. I don't remember when I made the video, but it's up about 2x since my video. And what was the other project that done very well? Even LogX was pumping the other day. I don't know what is that now. But LogX, I think it touched around 7 cents. Yeah, it touched about 7 cents a few days ago before it got sold off. On Mexi, it touched 7 cents. I don't know what it's touching on here. Yeah, it was 6.4 apparently, but yesterday. But I think it was 7 on Mexi. Are you bullish on Minima? I am bullish on Minima. Yeah, I do like Minima. I think it's pretty good. It's quite a high market cap, but it's still very good though. Fine, good to see you, buddy. I appreciate that loads. Sing, good to see you as well, my friend. Long time. Can I check Relias AI agent metaverse project? Pretty sure it's high cap, but I'm sure Relias already pumped because someone in my group called this, and the people that got in, it done very well for them. I think they're up around 2 to 3x. I have a few good shot callers in my group that I let them make calls in there. $35 million. If it's AI agents and metaverse, you know what I would do, I'll just go buy Sniff. It does the exact same thing as this. This is the AI agent metaverse. It's like a I think it's a mod, but I don't like mods because mods don't mean that you made the game. You just modded it. It's easy to mod these games. There's plenty of modders that'll do this for like a couple $100 realistically, bro. So you know I don't like projects that are modded. If you built it yourself, you know, you've built a brand new game, then it's fine. But all this guy has done, he's modded Minecraft and added other features. He's modded, bro. It's fucking easy to do. There was another modded project. I remember it was this zombie one, but it was modded. And what happened to it? It just died down. So if you're gonna buy something in the AI, just buy Sniffed, Starry Nift. This is in a exact same narrative, AI agents and you know metaverse. And he also has Launchpad. The Launchpad is what makes these projects pump a lot. Look at Chirply. Chirply launched their Launchpad recently, and it's been performing very. It had a cool off, but you know, you can't pump forever. But these guys also have AI agents. You can build your own AI agent, and you know they also have a metaverse game, which is called Starryverse, and you guys can actually play these games now. Got different games, entertainment games, you know, social. They got a bunch of different things on here. You can even earn money, create to earn, dual mining, DeFi coming soon. These guys have a lot of developments and they have some pretty big backers with the likes of Binance Labs, OKX, Ventures, Coinbase. You know, they do have quite a lot of backers and I have verified them. The backers are legit. The Binance, OKX, all of those are legit. So if you want the exact same narrative, and this is 10 times lower in market cap realistically, and you know, it probably will cool off a little bit. So, you know, I wouldn't be buying green candles. It's up 27% today. I wouldn't buy now. I would add it to my watch list and I would look for good entries. That's how I would do. I wouldn't just FOMO in blindly when never buy stuff that's up. Can you speak about Sol and why don't up? Sol, why do I speak about Sol? Sol's a high cap, bro. So there's nothing to talk about. Sol has done approximately from the bottom of the range, it's done like a 10x. Well, no, it's done like a 20x, 22, 23x. If you catch it from the exact height, it's about 25 to 30x. So what more is there to say to Sol? You cannot buy a project that's $106 billion in market cap and you know and say anything when it's stagnant and it doesn't pump. Like, whoa, come on. This is a very high cap project. Why are you expecting it to pump all the time? Packet AI is about to explode, G. Packet AI. I think I've heard of that actually. Bro, sounds like a fucking dog shit project. It's already exploded, G. It's up 42% today. What do you mean it's about to explode? It's already up 42%. The home on ramp for AI agents, discover best AI agents, market test, compete for rewards, shape the future of AI. So this is just like a data hub. This is basically what Oort does. If the rewards are good, people will do it. If the rewards are terrible, then I don't know what to say, bro. It's a very degen project. You're going to see these are just trades. I look at these as trades because they come in during the narrative hype and it pumps, people FOMO in, blah blah blah, and then eventually some of these will just get rugged. So you have to be very careful. Joey, good to see you, brother, and I appreciate it. Yeah, he done 150x in like the space of a day, bro. Stupid amounts. Like the normal blinks, done 30x. The one that I found, someone shared it to me. I said I'm gonna buy. I bought it. And that one done at 18x in like one night. It only like 2 hours. And then someone else shared the other one. It was like 300k market cap, and then it went up to like 40, 50 million. So that one done like over 150x. I didn't get into that one though. I didn't buy it myself though. I think only a few people. Oh, one person bought that one. We bought the other two. I had Blinks GG, which randomly exploded, did a 30x out of nowhere, and then I had only Blinks, which I bought afterwards, with some profits from Blink GG, and that one done at 18x. So it was a very eventful night. Noobs for Tectum, they do not understand that these news are beyond bullish. They literally partner with Russia, Brazil, and UAE at this point. Exactly, this is what I mean. Like these are very bullish developments, and people do not pay attention to those. They pay attention to how he communicated the second token. That second token is not being built by them; it's being incubated by them. It's going to be built on top of Tectum's technology. Tectum is a layer one. That is what it is made for. It's made for projects to build on their layer one. So I think it's just FUD, man. It's FUD. Look, Tectum's gonna pump anyways, bro. It doesn't matter. Even shit pumps in a bull run. Even shit pumps in a bull run. When they go into a full-blown out season, even shit pumps. You'd easily get a 10x on Tectum from here, easily. So I don't know why people are just panicking. It's not Tectum's time to pump here. Just be patient. Andy, my friend, good to see you, buddy. Neon Heroes is a very good token. In the gaming sphere, I think Neon Heroes is up there. Well, Lithium's pumping mainly because of Tectum. Look at Lithium, what it was doing before. It's not, well, you guys say Lithium's pumped, but just look at the chart. It pumped over here, faded, came back to the range, pumped again. Just give you a couple of weeks, maybe a month, the same thing will happen again. It's like Tectum's done a 2x as well. If you go look at Tectum's chart, same thing. It's done a 2x from the lows. Tectum was around $4 or $5. And just look at it here. Let's say 3 months. I think 3 months ago, Tectum was around $4 or $5, 4 or 5 months ago, and he went up to $8. At the heights, it went to like $12. So Tectum's done more or less the same thing, So I don't really. None of them are. They're both two different things. I like Tectum over Lithium. I feel like Lithium's too tight to Casper. If Casper don't perform well, Lithium doesn't do well. When Casper starts, making a little bit of a move, which it has recently, from 10 cents to almost 17 cents, almost a 2x, Lithium started doing the same move. So I prefer Tectum over Lithium, but I feel like Tectum's way more bullish than the Lithium. Lithium is just a good layer one, but then Tectum has other features. The soft nodes is a lot faster. There's a lot more buzzwords behind Tectum. I would say mid to long, well, not long term, but I would say mid term holds, like for a few months. What's your opinion on Vision Games? I'm not too bullish on Vision Games. Actually, to be fair, Vision Games is not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm sure they're doing a lot of developments. What's the market? I don't know what the market cap for this is, but they migrated to Solana. Okay. Oh, they migrated from Solana to BNB. Why was the purpose behind that? They should have just stuck with Solana. Solana would be more bullish for these guys. They've changed their website since the last time. I remember looking at this. I think I traded this during the last gaming run back in November times. I traded this, and it was a decent trade. A couple of X's for me, nothing crazy. But they've completely changed the website since the last time I seen it. It looks a lot more better now. It's not too bad though. I think they had quite a lot of stuff building on them as well. The team has fully doxed themselves. I don't think they were doxed before, from my memory. Vision Arcade. Press to start and earn money. No, register. Yeah, it's not vision gain is not too bad, bro. It's not too bad. It's like a trade. Like you buy these during the gaming run and they'll make you a little bit of money, bro. Don't buy these long term because I don't even know if this shit is gonna survive that long. But what I would do with this is it's been doing well the last 3 months, like the rest of the market. But what I would do with this, I'll buy it during the gaming hype and just just trade it. That's it. Am I bullish on KOLs? Doc's team, AI agent, influencer narrative, partner with Sensei and advise. Yeah, look, I'm aware of KOLs. Is actually Dan actually shows it quite often. It follows Sensei, so when you see Sensei do well, this will also follow. But this has nothing to do with AI agents, bro. I don't know why people are calling this AI agents. It's similar to Chirply. That you can either buy this or Chirply. That's the way I look at it. They've got a bunch of KOLs, bro. What the hell is this guy? Who are these guys? I think I've heard of this guy, Mando CT. I don't know any of these other people, bro. So okay, so they got ties with Sensei's replicas AI agents. Okay, 40% marketing. Damn. 25% KOL allocation. Look, you're gonna have to check, bro, what these KOL allocations are, because if these KOLs are getting large amounts of money and they can sell anytime, then I would be a bit more concerned with that, because these KOLs don't give a shit. They'll pump it up, show the shit out of it, and just fucking drop it like a fly. So I would be very concerned. I would look. It's more of a trade for me. I look at this as more of a trade, nothing more, bro. Trade link, trade it, get a few X's, and moon back it, and forget about the money, bro. It might do 100x. Well, I don't think this is gonna do 100x. It's a very niche narrative. It's basically the exact same thing as Chirply, but just linked to Sensei, and that's why it's doing well. If this had no ties with Sensei, this shit would have not done nothing. But every coin that gets listed by Binance with 10, 20x in one candle, there's crazy amounts of volume on Binance, but that's why. I think Binance listed a token today. I forgot what it was called. It was some DeFi project. So that's good that they're listing utility again. Thoughts on Lingo? Lingo is pretty good, but it's too high in market cap for my liking. Fundamentally and project wise, it's only $39 million market cap. That's pretty low actually. What the fuck? Hold on, I didn't know that. And this is only $39 million market cap with no dilution. Shit's a solid project. Wait, hold on. How does that make sense? 100%. So it should be 10x dilution. So the fully diluted is not even right. Check over here, bro. They need to update the tokenomics, it seems. Oh, there you go. 357. If that was fully diluted, that would have been solid. Doesn't seem that it is, though. Let's go to the vesting. Let me look at the vesting schedule, see what it's like. So the 55% on track is going to be a problem. But look how much early investors there is. There is 8% private, 15% team. Oh, next unlock is a long time away. They're 1 year. So forget about that. That's 3 months away. So in about 3 months, this is going to get. There's going to be some selling on this. There's going to be some selling pressure. So this is also wrong. So I don't even know how much money they've really raised. That's the problem. But a majority of it, what's the majority of it? So the majority of the supply is the reward system. Private, so 8 ambassador strategic partners. It's another 8. So there's probably about 30% early investors. Yeah, about 30% early investors. See, so according to this, the market cap, well, it's not going to be right because 50% of the tokens not even. Let's see. Nah, this vesting is a bit harsh, bro. It's about 4x dilution, it seems. Yeah, it looks like it's about 4x dilution, bro, to like August next year. Or 3x dilution. 3x dilution. Oh, no, I'm not too keen on this, bro. It might pump, but reward system, liquidity pool, launch, bro. This is good token. I do like the project, but is this like RWA gaming? Website's clean though. I'm not a fan of too much dilution, but this one has a bit too much dilution. It probably will pump though, because the market cap, there's no unlock for the 3 months. So if you guys want to hold this for 3 months in anticipation for a pump, I don't think is a bad idea in short term, because the fact that there's no unlock for 3 months, for the next 3 months, it has the potential to pump. So that's what I would say about it. Appreciate the $5, buddy. Thoughts on Sophiaverse? Seems to be a good AI gaming combo. Yeah, Sophiaverse could pick up, to be fair, just because it's it has the AGIX backing. I'm pretty sure what's the guy's name, bro? The AGX guy is probably backing this Bangatso. Bro, the game looks fucking awful, bro. Bro, there's other AI gaming AI coins, bro. This shit looks fucking ass. It's just got bold robots on here, bro. Come on, bro. This shit looks ass, bro. It may pump, but bro, this shit looks terrible, man. Pre-orders now closed. What the fuck you mean? Nah, this ain't it, bro. This shit looks ass, bro. Good to see you, brother. Walaikum salam. Nuclei, yeah, Nuclei started. Tokenized 1 billion of security assets. Haifa network. Let's see if that's true then. HTR. Ridiculously simple efficiency, Web3 capable of new era, core contributors, fearless into scalability, private bank, meet the tokenized. So they're tokenized in Brazil. So they got app. I don't even see no buzzwords here, bro. Nah, this shit looks terrible. This doesn't even look that good, bro. Does not look that good. Average exchanges, I would say. Nah, I'm not a fan of this one, bro. I'll be honest. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised. This stupid, bro. Troy, thank you very much, buddy. I have 3K invested. What do you recommend? I have 3K extra to invest. Just wait for the thing to what's it called? Wait for the BLJ decision to be made, because you could get some good discounts, and just buy the DGen coin if you only got 3K, bro. Buy the DGen videos, the DGen coin videos. They'll do very well. Views on Ancient A. I think Ancient rate has already pumped too much now. It got showed by a pretty big private group, and that's why it pumped, bro. It's not, look, people get manipulated by these pumps. It pumped from 10 cents to 20 cents, which is a fucking just over a 2x. But from this point on, it got manipulated by a private group. This is not a pump because a project is good or because a project done very well on its own. This is a manipulated pump by a YouTuber. This was a private group buy alert from this point on. I think it was from here all the way to up here. It's a big private group shilling it and buying it, bro. That's all it is. It's not a natural pump. But it's still not too bad though. Thank you, brother. My Alexa bag is worth 7K now. Nice. Very good to hear that, my friend. Yeah, those two are very good projects. GameFi, SKR, and Snift are very solid projects. They'll pick up one day. They'll do very well. Yeah, it will be fucking crazy, man. Was it that website? Ready Games Play. That shit looked ass, bro. I would say Oort has another 20x, 10x. Yes, he has another 20x in it. Yes, I think so. Good to see that you've been early in that project, Andy. Best project on AVAX. I would say the best AI project on AVAX, my friend. Not the exact best project on AVAX. It's quite. I think AVAX is more known for gaming rather than AI. But Nuclei is the best AI project on that chain for sure. There's not many. I don't think there's a lot of AI projects on AVAX, and Nuclei is probably one of the only ones. So therefore, it has to be the best one. AI tech, bro. AI tech is gonna pick up sometime next year, bro. You're just gonna have to hold that one a bit longer. Yeah, I did give the bottom for well, it was the bottom for AMU because I mean, if you zoomed out of the chart on AMU, just zoom out on it, bro. Look at it is. It was literally down here. It's like obviously it was gonna break out at some point. It was consolidating since October all the way into December. So of course a breakout was imminent at some point. Does anyone know the real market cap? The real market cap of not AI is 8 million, about 7 to 8 million. That's the real market cap. It's not fucking 800k. It's two finger. VIA is not too bad. Yeah, boy, smash the like button. VIA is not too bad, buddy. But in terms of the good projects, that you guys add to your watch list, talk about that. Well, look into them. One of them is SKR. For those of you guys that are unaware of this project, they have a very good incubation program. It's a layer one for gaming. I like layer ones. I think gaming will do well just because Elon Musk, is going to be dropping some games on the. I think they have some AI gaming thing coming out. These guys are using AI as well, so it does cater to the narrative AI gaming. They have an incubation program. There's plenty of games already, that they've incubated or they've launched on their platform. They've got hundreds of games, including some of the big ones like Mavia, like Godzilla, like Miria games. And they do have some pretty big backers from Aether Games, Amenacore brand, and all these other ones. Fault is pretty decent game as well. They have a lot of games. They are also a layer two as well. So they're not only a layer one, they're also a layer two. Their website looks very clean. The team is docs. The vesting is spot on. There's not a lot of dilution. There's less than 1x dilution. So there's not a lot of people that can sell on you. And it's only sitting at about 3.5 million dollars of market cap. This is not the real market cap because if you go look at their main portal, I don't know if it's on here. I don't even want to search for it, but on their portal, you guys can see the real market cap. Let me see if it's on here actually. And they have quite a lot of holders. They have 53,000 holders, which is solid. I don't know how to get on their portal, bro, but I showed it in that video. I think in that video it was like 2.5 million. It's probably a bit more now because it's pumped since then. But this is still very early. You're looking at about $3 to $3.5 million in market cap. This can go on to do at least 20, 30, 40. You can even do 100x, to be honest. Sniff, we already talked about. LogX is pretty good as well. If you guys need the DEX in your portfolio, you don't have to buy these just a moment. I think LogX is down a decent amount. The chart still looks okay. If you guys can get some good entries, maybe around 5 cents, 4.5, if it comes down there, I think it can do very well, my friends. I am very bullish on Beam, my friend. I think Beam will do very well. Beam just are implementing the AI, but what I do is I go buy a token on the Beam ecosystem, and Munity is a very low cap project on the ecosystem. And Beam gives these guys shout outs all the time. I think this is like the fourth, fifth shout out they're giving this year. As Beam gets bigger and it pumps, those shout outs are gonna, mean a lot more when the market gets bullish. So this is built on Beam. I think their main game is coming out very soon. I can imagine it would probably be early next year in Q1, and that is built on Beam. So Beam's going to be pushing that game a lot when it comes out. So we can probably see some good price action on Unity soon, probably in the next couple of months. So that's why I do. I don't buy Beam because Beam's like $2 billion in market cap damn near. I'd rather go buy Unity, which is sitting at just over $1 million in market cap. And, it can go on to do stupid numbers, Unity can. G-Man, walaikum salam, bro. But definitely, guys, look into Nuclei. Nuclei has some pretty good backers. It is very low. It's not really low, but it's only $27 million in market cap. This can easily do another 20, 30x from here. Alex Becker did show this at one point. I don't know if he's going to show it again. But this is a layer 1 for AI. It's a layer 1 for AI that is also getting in touch with AI agents. And they've partnered with more or less everyone in the space because they get utilized by a lot of companies. But recently they've partnered with partnership with Fetch AI. So they've joined the Fetch AI Foundation in order to implement AI agents. So join an enterprise like Bosch Global, I don't know what that is. I think that's a VC, and also Peak as well. So these guys do have quite a lot of good connections. And they've also got a partnership with what's it called, IONNet as well. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty massive. The team's dark, pretty good team. But yeah, this is a very good project. They have a massive ecosystem. And they also partner with Oort as well. They've also been partnered with Oort, which I wasn't even aware of up until a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, actually. But yeah, this is a pretty good token, I would say. Look into it, add it to your watch list, and get a good entry. It's going to do very well. What do I think about Sui AI? At the moment, I would not be buying Sui AI. The reason is because it's being showed by a lot of influencers. But what people don't know about Sui AI is about 40 something percent of the supply is held by early investors. I think it's 46% held by early investors, if I'm not wrong. Let me just double check. I seen at the bottom, I was considering putting a trade alert on it. But after I looked into the holders, it just put me off. It's just too many early investors. Look at this, 22% seed, 16%. It just looks like a big pump and dump, like a massive scam project, bro. They're going to be these guys are making stupid money, bro, because it's 16% of the supply. They're getting their tokens every day for the next month. This is what's causing the price from. It's being shielded by so many influencers, and all it's done is like a 2-3x. The reason is because of this: 22% for seed, 16 for public, 16 for marketing and dev. The team holds 4%, but this is basically the team as well. Marketing and dev, that's the team wallet, bro. There's too many early investors, but that's the one thing I don't like about it. In a couple of months, the reason this is pumping is just jumping off the narrative of what's it called. These guys are up stupid amounts, bro. All of these guys are up loads, 6x. It's gonna dump at some point. It's just riding off the back of Sui pump right now. Sui is doing very well, so people are just looking for random Sui projects to pump up and maybe for a trade or whatever. Yeah, boys, pump the like. Thank you very much, Jason, bro. Venture Mind AI. Let's have a look. VNTR. Yeah, it's pretty low in market cap. It's on Solana as well, so it has the potential to pump. Unleashing the power of AI for everyone. I'm not trying to hear the music. 1 second. But there's nothing else. It's just one thing. Democratize technology, blah, blah, blah. Venture Mind, one access. Yeah, this could be a trade, but it doesn't even look like anything serious. Feta, they partner with Feta. Okay. Bro, this is so stupid. What the fuck is this? This is a quick trade, bro. It looks proper degen. It's probably like a quick trade. You can buy this on radio maybe for a quick few X's maybe. Yeah, it's a good trade, my friend. Nothing more. Looks too degen, bro. It looks weird as well. There's no real use case behind this. AI solution, AI driven insight, remote control robotics will help advance technology work for you. Cutting AI platform design, streamline state of the art AI tools service for entrepreneurs, developers. Yeah, use case is shit. So, just treat it as a quick pump and dump for the AI sector, bro. You could probably pump short term. SY, wa alaikum salam, bro. You are my friend. Good to see you as well. Chirp. Let's have a look at Chirp. What's it doing? There was some stupid FUD behind Chirp, bro. I've seen the FUD. There was some FUD behind it. I think it's on CoinMarketCap. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. This is how stupid some people are, bro. And fudding this, I'm pretty sure there was. Chirp token stored in Trust Wallet was stolen by Chirp developer. What the fuck am I here? Stored in Trust Wallet was stolen by Chirply token stored in Trust Wallet was stolen by Chirp developers. What the fuck is this guy on about? There's always some retard just waffling on him. But someone was saying that the CEO said the early investors were dumping. Like, bro, first of all, every single project has early investors. So the fact that the CEO is telling you that early investors are dumping, which he doesn't have no reason to tell anyone, shows the transparency of the project, of the CEO. Every single project that has any sort of pre-sales or VC sales or whatever it is, have early investors. Of course, they're going to dump on you. This is the whole point of getting into pre-sales and VC sales. Like, the fact that the CEO is telling you, I think is very transparent. It's a good thing. The CEO is telling you, be careful, guys. The VCs are dumping right now. So if anything, if you're up on your investment, he's telling you to take some profits because the VCs are going to bring the price down. I don't know if that's not transparency. I don't know what is. That's decentralized transparency. Every project that has VCs are going to dump on you, and you would have never known. But at least the CEO is telling you. That's what basically the FUD was, and people sold off. Is obviously recovering now, but people just moan about the stupidest things sometimes. I just said nuclei, bro. Bro, Mike, what's wrong with you, bro? Fucking hell, bro. This guy's just spamming over here, bro. How much 46k AI tech will be worth the cycle? 46k AI tech is how much is that? How much even is that? I'm not too sure how much that is, but it's not too bad. It's not decent, not a bad amount. I think that's like 4 grand, isn't it? Think of it as like 40 to 50 grand, I would say. That's probably about right. Well, I've Chirply any news, bro. Just check their Twitter. They're releasing partnerships every single day, bro. And they've just launched a meme pad. Is Heuris layer block X better or block X? That's too many coins, bro. I'm not looking at all of those. That's too many coins. You can't spam 3 coins and expect me to look at them. My hair. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, actually. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. But my hair's fucking doesn't want to stay up. Look at this. It doesn't want to stay up, bro. Eddie, my friend, good to see you. Hit the likes. We'll list all your projects. And Eddie, good to see you, buddy. Last cycle didn't really pump until November, December, from memory. Well, the market already started pumping November, December, well, October and November, but the real pump came next year. Miffy, good to see you, brother. Good to see you, bro. Chirply, 20x in the cards. I think Chirply could still do a 20x, yes. There's a lot of big exchange listings coming for Chirply soon. So a few good exchange listings coming. Both of those are good projects. What do I think about Blue? That sounds like a meme coin, so I'm not even going to look at it. You can do, my friend. It's not a bad idea, bro. It's up to you what you want to do, Hunter. But it's not a bad idea. If you want more gains, then you can put it into Oort. Check Maxley new post explained very well why quantum computing is miles away because we talked about it recently. Well, I've already know quantum computing is decades away, bro. It's too early for quantum computing. People just get scared over the randomest things. But quantum computing is decades away. You don't have to worry about it now. Do I think the liquidity for Oort and Sensei would be enough to exit heavy investment without destroying the chart? Oort has pretty good liquidity, but just doesn't have it on DEX. But as the project gets bigger, the liquidity is going to grow as well, my friend. So you shouldn't be too worried. Yeah, not a bad option either. But both of them are good anyways. It doesn't really matter. Where can you buy Nye? You can buy Nye on. Oh, you guys are already pumping up. You can buy it on Nexi, Uniswap, Gate. That is the best place to be grabbing Nye. They need more exchange listings. They definitely need more exchange listings, bro. What do I think about the OTK news? I think it's very bullish. I think it brings a lot more exposure to OTK. So I put Blink GG and Only Blinks. Found another friend from different Discord told me about Only Blink today. Told him I've been in it already. Well, because those are Blink's technology is quite unique. So that's why I put a little bit of money into them. But it's basically doing like 100 tasks in one click. That's what it is. So the technology is pretty good behind it. It just needs a lot of developing. But the idea behind it is bullish. The concept behind it is bullish. And that's why it's pumping aggressively. Both of those have done extremely well for the group. People normally find these coins after they pump, but we get into them way before they pump. Like Blinks GG was being showed by my Solana guy in the group. He finds every project on Solana, anything like all the best projects on Solana, he finds them. He found it months ago, bro, like literally over a month before he done a 30x. I was looking for more gaming with AI, which is why I was looking for SKR of NFT. Well, gaming, both of those are Snift is AI, gaming is AI agents gaming. SKR is also AI gaming as well. Well, I don't really think it's going to last for too long. These narratives last like a couple of weeks or maybe a week and they fade away. That's it. That's why we just take profits. I booked profits and got out. Yeah, you can prefer immunity over SKR. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, DJ and picks. You don't have to buy all of them. Just buy a few of them. That's it. Do the best 104 sniff 2 days after this flying. Much love. Yeah, but enjoy the pump, brother. Enjoy the pump. Look, we're not even in alt season yet, so you guys are like, giving me praise for like 2x pump, 30-40% pump. The real pumps will come when alt season starts, boys. You don't have to worry about it now. You just build your positions. Like everything that's happening now is just quick pumps. Like they're not aggressive pumps in the sense where Snift has not done a 20x yet, 30, 50, 100x, whatever. Hasn't done that yet. It's done a 40-50% pump. I don't really look. I don't care about 40-50% pumps because it's just these low caps will go up 40-50% and come down 20% the next day. So I'm not too concerned. But the real pump will come when when alt season comes, which hasn't come just yet. Die saying thank you, buddy. If those are small allocations in your portfolio, then I would move them over to the low caps. Like the way I look at AI tech and AGI is I can go put 40, 50, 20, 10, 15, 20, whatever, 100 grand into them and get a 10x and exit safely. You can't put 10 grand in Sniff and sell out your position because there's not enough liquidity. So you need some high caps to mid caps that have good volume, which AGI has great volume. You can sell out your positions. That's why you need these tokens. Like this has 21 million volume. Like a week ago, when AI was a bit hot, it had like almost 80 million volume daily. So the reason I can go heavy on AGI because I know even if I do a 10, 20x and I make a couple million off them, I can get out safely. If you make a million on Snift, you will not be able to sell that because there's not enough liquidity. So you have to think of the liquidity aspect as well. That's why I don't recommend people going heavy on like Munity and some of these low cap projects. Yes, I could have bought 10K in Munity, but the reason I didn't is because when it's time to sell, I will not be able to get my money out. That's the whole point. They have to think of liquidity. And that's why you have various different picks. You have, the high caps, the mid caps, the low caps. You have a majority of thingy because you have to look at liquidity as well. Most people just go and put 10K in low cap projects, and then when it's time to sell, they can't get their money out because all they do is this is what happens, right? You put 10K immunity, you sell 100K immunity. What's going to happen is you're going to cause a massive red candle, and then everyone that's looking to buy immunity or people that's in immunity, they're going to think, oh, did it get hacked? Something happened, and you start causing a panic selling, and then you cashed out 100K, but you still got 900K to cash out. You can't get that out because just from selling 10% of your bags, you've caused panic selling now, and then the project just sells aggressively because everyone starts dumping it. If I was to sell 100K in AGI, nothing would happen. The price may go down 10% or something. Not even that, it probably go down 2% because there's so much volume in it. I can sell my bag easily, but you won't be able to sell 100K, 200K immunity because you fuck up the charts. But I can easily sell 100K in AI Tech and an AGI. That's how you have to think of it. You can go heavier in them for less gains, but you save money because you can get them out. You won't be able to do that with Snift. You won't be able to do that with SKR, and you won't be able to do that with most of these low cap projects that have very low volume and low liquidity. That's why you guys have to take this in consideration when you're trying to go heavy in these coins. That's why I went heavier in Oort than Sensei, because I know Oort at one point will get more exchange listings and more, a possible tier one where I can sell my tokens without, causing panic selling in the chart. If I went as heavy as I did in Sensei as I did in Oort, by now I probably would have had millions, and I would not be able to sell those because there's not enough liquidity. It has 1 million volume. That's the difference. That's the difference in you have to think about liquidity as well. Most people don't do that, and they just randomly form more heavy amounts in these coins, and it's not a good thing to do. Very small percentage, buddy. Very small percentage. You can go a bit heavier in like Chirply, LogX because they're a lot higher market cap and the volume's good. So if you look at they got good exchanges as well. So the liquidity, they got 6 million volume, which is not too bad. It's good volume. The liquidity is not too bad as well. And they've got some pretty good exchange listings from KuCoin to BitGet to HTX to Mexi to Gate. They've got some tier 2s and tier 3s. So they've got some good exchange listings. So you can afford to go heavy on LogX and Chirply because Chirply is going to get more exchange listings as well. So, but I don't recommend going heavy in like Munity, SKR, and Snift. There should be like, a small percentage of your portfolios. Snift is not too bad in the sense where the volume's fairly well as well. They got pretty good volume, Snift does. They got 4 million volume, so you can go slightly heavier on this. But then when you look at Munity, like 500K volume, and they got some decent exchange listings as well, you're going to struggle to get some of your money out, boys. You have to take that into consideration as well. A lot of people don't do that. No, that's a different Packer one. The one that I shared, the Packer AI, is a different project. That looks way better than the Packer AI that I just looked at. It's different. What about market sell? You can't market sell, bro. You market sell, you're gonna get fucked. You're gonna lose a lot of your money when you market sell, bro. Trust me. Just put limit orders. This is another thing as well, bro. If you market sell, you're gonna cause panic selling. And all you can do is fudge your own bags. You guys need to put limits, like just put limit orders, let people buy your bags off you. You don't need to market sell like a retard and cause a big red candle. Because like I said, if you got a larger bag and you market sell, you could cause panic selling, and you probably sold 10% of your bags, but now your bags are down 30% because of your stupid ass, trying to fucking market sell a large bag. It's stupid. Just to put limit orders and let people sell into your bags. It's all you do. Never market sell, never market buy, bro. Market selling is probably the dumbest thing you can do, in my opinion. Not only does your bots eat a lot of your money, a lot of your profits, but you also cause panic selling. You can cause panic selling. Yeah, that's 150x on Griffin. I bought 3 million, got shaken out of 60. One of my biggest mistakes in crypto. Bro, 150x on Griffin. We're not even talking about Griffin. Griffin was a different one. We're talking about some fucking Blinks one. Like, we were talking about Griffin at 3 million as well. And it just randomly, the CEO spoke about it. It just shot up in like 5 minutes. It shot up to like 10 million. And still went on to do another 20x from that point on, which is crazy. But you see, it's different. Apparently, some new devs from Griffin took. Yeah, did they? Oh, interesting. Send that in the group. Send that in the group. I want to look into that. Well, Peak is quite high in market cap, Ivo. You know, Peak is still a good token. There's quite a bit of. I don't actually. I've never looked into the dilution. However, look, these coins will probably fade down a little bit and then they'll pump again. So look to get entries. I have not looked into, but I don't like projects that have infinite supply. But they're good for one cycle, but the next cycle, the infinite supply kills it. So I'll be very careful with that. Mark, buddy, good to see you. AI tech chart. Let's see. If you got low money, I don't even recommend going into these projects like AI tech. Some of these other ones. AI tech chart doesn't even look that bad, to be fair. It looks okay. Doesn't look that bad. It most likely will hold this region for a bit. You know, as long as it can survive this region for a bit, it should pump again. James, appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, it is quite a big milestone. I agree. Once you get past 10k, the subs come a lot quicker. I think you get taken a bit more serious, maybe. It should reach anywhere between $200 to $300 million in market cap. Please should. Yeah, you might as well just go buy Natix on Peak. That's what I would do. Just buy something on his ecosystem. Go look at the Peak ecosystem and find your favorite one and buy that. I'm pretty sure Nuclear AI is also backed by Peak. Pretty sure it is. Deepfake is not too bad, but I'm not a big fan. It will pump, but I'm not a big fan of holding it. We've missed the boat on. You haven't missed the boat on Natix. Natix has only done like a 2x realistically. Natix is $25 million in market cap. I don't think you've missed the boat. You probably missed the boat on TARS, but TARS for me is just too scammy, but I don't like it. I don't like TARS in that sense. Look, this has done like a 4x and is very high in market cap, so I don't recommend anyone buying it now. But the volume is very healthy on this. I do like the volume on it. But you guys got to keep in mind, you know, TARS has paid every influencer in the space pretty much that they can get their hands on. So of course it's gonna pump. When you play that much influencers, you have to pump. You don't have no choice. You know, everyone is shilling it, telling you to buy it. When more retail comes in, it's probably gonna go up. But I wouldn't recommend people buying now though. I feel like you've missed the boat on it. But TAR's done very well. Whoever got into it, congrats. But I'm not a fan of projects scamming the early investors. So, and I already had Oort and Sensei. Why would I get into TARS? My nuke, like this is what people don't realize. Like TARS has done like a 3 to 4x, but so has my nuke bag. I would rather get into nuke sitting at $29 million in market cap, almost 10x less market cap, lower in market cap, and it's giving me the same amount of gains as TARS has. I think Natix is still viable. Like Natix is a good DPM project. The vesting is okay. But the only thing I did not like about Natix is there's a lot of early investors. So if the momentum is not continuous, those early investors start taking profits and they start bringing the chart down slowly. Would anyone pay to see G reacting to an Alex Becker video? I watched one of his video when he was talking about Nyan because I put a trade alert on it. But I don't watch his videos, but I just see him shilling the same dog shit coins over and over again. Activate subtitles. You can't add subtitles on live streams. You can add them on videos, but you cannot add subtitles on live streams, buddy. So I don't know how to do it. I'll check after this, but I don't think you can add subtitles on live. On live, I can add them after my live. I cannot add them during the live. I can't do that. Magic Eden on Solo, good investment now. Quite down a bit off launch. Magic Eden, I think I've heard of this. Well, this is $500 million in market cap, but fuck this. Why would you buy this? So, it's an NFT thing. Nah, NFTs will pick up, but I'm not a big fan of NFTs. At this stage, I'll probably go with AI tech. Because AI tech has not pumped, whereas AGI is still up like over 2x. Every YouTuber KOL is shilling Lingo hard. That's probably why it's staying up. I feel like Lingo will pump though. You can maybe put a trade on Lingo, but at your own risk, I wouldn't do it. But Lingo will do well in 3 months' time. The reason is because there's no unlock for the first 3 months. Shockwave's a dog shit, bro. Like this project is so shit. I remember this project. Everyone was shitting this. I actually traded this at one point. Made like a fucking almost like a 8x on this shit or something, 7-8x. But this project is awful, bro. I actually tried their game recently. So if you go on their website, right, they have these little shitty Telegram games, bro. When I tell you these games are so awful, bro. You download them and play them, and you know what I'm talking about. They're fucking awful. These games look like someone in like I don't know, like 10 years old, 12 years old, just made this game. It's just terrible, terrible, terrible. Has not done anything since last year, or like a year and a half now. This project's been out. But it will pump because they have a pretty entertaining website. Now look at this; they're just jumping on the AI agent bandwagon, bro. They don't have a single AI agent. They don't know what they just added it in because this was AI before. Now all of a sudden it's AI agents. They're just trying to jump off the narrative. That's all it is. If this is like a quick trade. That's it. Nothing more than that. But their games are awful, bro. Like the worst games I've ever seen. Yeah, they must have got paid to talk about it, or they really like the project. I'm not too sure. Lingo is still a good project though. XRP Healthcare did the 10x, could have got instead of clowning it. Yo, that's funny. That is. Well, I think that's the only project on XRP. That's probably why it done so well, and Sologenic as well. What's the real market cap of Relio? Real's market cap is like probably like 40-50 million now. 40-50 million. Oh, 60 million. The real market cap of Relio is 60 million. Like you'd rather buy prop base now. I'd rather buy prop base over Relio. Prop base is $40 million in market cap. I think a few days ago it was probably 39 million. 40 million when it was where? Down here? Yeah, about 40 million. Me personally, I would rather have prop base over Relio now just because of the lower market cap. But keep in mind, Relio has way more trading volume and more liquidity. OTK has more listings. I'm not too sure about AMU either. AMU is just the DeFi project, bro. That's it. Like treat it as a low cap DeFi project. If you want exposure to the DeFi narrative, then just go buy AMU. If you don't really need it, but if you want it, it's entirely up to you. If you want exposure to the DeFi narrative, if you think DeFi can do well, the only catalyst that I can say, for DeFi to do well is if Trump launches his DeFi project, then it's very likely that DeFi will pump and AMU will pump as well. OTK will have more exchange listings, no doubt about it. Thoughts on GLQ I'm not doing how many X's they do. GLQ is a good project. I don't really like RWX too much. Dream Crypto, that makes sense. Yeah. He's got a lot of members in his group, though. Kevin, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Lingo will do well for the first 3 months. After that, will probably fade away just due to the dilution. Deuce, good to see you, brother. Deuce, the OG. Sue agents, I'm not a big fan of it, but the tokenomics, the token allocation is terrible, bro. Awful. It's just being shielded by everyone. So it all pump. It's just riding off the AI. Well, the Sui pump. Once Sui cools off, that shit is gonna die down as well. James, chill. Chill, James, chill. Is Smart Layer Network worth buying as an RWA? I don't really see Smart Layer as an RWA project. I don't know why it's classed as RWA, but it's not really RWA, bro. Smart Layer. This is not a bad project, but it's not RWA, bro. I don't know why people class this as RWA. Token as apps, taps. So this is just another dApp project, pretty much. It's not has nothing to do with the RWA though. If it doesn't matter if they put RWA in their website, if the general market does not look at them as RWA, then it's not going to pump with the RWA narrative. And I don't see this as RWA. This is that project. Biggest market cap is Lithium, selling Peak. Has huge deep in ecosystem partnerships. Yeah, Lithium and Peak is almost the same market cap, but if I had the Lithium, I would instantly sell that to Peak. Like Peak has the potential to be like a Solana type of project. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, Oort is going to be massive as well, though, in terms of ecosystem. I don't know. People be sleeping on Oort's ecosystem. They don't realize how big their ecosystem is. Bro. Let me show you guys their ecosystem. Just no one knows about this just yet. Hold on, where is it? This one? No, it's not this. It's the foundation. That's what it is. Look, remember 38k nodes in Thingy, and look what he went on to do. 63k nodes now, 63,000, almost 64,000 nodes across 118 countries. This is massive. This was, I think this was 30k nodes a few months ago. They're over doubled it now. So it's getting adopted by miners. But look at the ecosystem on Oort. They have a massive ecosystem. Quite a lot of these. There's a few projects already been built on Oort Swap, Oort Wallet, but they have quite a lot of projects on here. They also have AI tech. They have Optimism. They have Zilliqa. They have who else do they have? Let me see. Any other names? They have Pet AI. This is quite massive as well. Space and Time, pretty big project. IoTech, big project. Nuclei, decent sized project. They also got Leica AI. They got a cash on here as well. So these guys they got Sushi Swap. You guys have a massive ecosystem already. So I'm still bullish on it, bro. Like people be sleeping on Oort's layer one. Like they're also giving out 1 million grants soon. I don't know if they've done it now or not for projects to build on the ecosystem. 20x is possible, yes. It's only $100 million in market cap, and they do a lot of burns as well. So I think it's possible, yes. Between 10 to 20x is my expectations for AI tech. Zilla, my friend, good to see you. Super champ. So look. Someone shared this to me in the private group very, very early. Oh, who was it? Someone actually told me to look into another project that was similar to this project. I forgot who it was. I need to go back on the live stream and look at that project. Did I add it anywhere here? Oh, I didn't add it over here. Fuck. But Super Champs is solid, bro. You've kind of missed it. It's $90 million in market cap, my friend. I don't know if you even want to get into this. I don't really think you should buy it now. You've kind of missed the boat, bro. maybe for a trade, but nothing more than that. I wouldn't be jumping between one coins at a time. Just hold what you have, buy more, and I only regret selling the pump later. This is what happens to everyone, I think, Russ, is like they get impatient because they see half of their portfolio pumping and then some of the coins are not pumping, and they start thinking, wait, hold on, there's something wrong with this project? But in reality, crypto works in narratives, and that narrative has not taken off yet. You end up selling your bags, and then when it does pump, you end up FOMOing in at a much higher price than what you had originally, and you miss out on a lot more gains. So, like Russ said, the best thing to do in crypto is just be patient, add to your bags. Eventually, they all pump. In alt season, like I said, I always say this: even shit pumps 5 to 10x. If your project is better than shit, then just hold on to it. It will pump at some point. Look, if you're in crypto to get rich quick, you're gonna lose a majority of the time. It's not a get rich quick place, and the only place you can get rich quick is the meme section. In the meme category, and even then, you're not gonna get rich quick unless you're very lucky. Like you literally have a better chance of hitting the lottery than getting into something like Chill Guy or some of these other Giga Chad and all these other meme coins at the bottom, because you're not going to get it. By the time you hear about it, they're already at 40, 50 million, and you're hearing someone in your group or whatever group you're in on Telegram or Patreon group, and they start talking about it. And you look at it, the market cap's 40, 50 million, and that's when you hear about it yourself. So I would hold on to what I have, and just your bags will pump at some point, as long as the project is still developing. If they're developing, price action always catches up. That's what I always say, and that's how it's played out. And keep in mind, guys, we're not even in alt season yet. We're very early, and I showed you guys, and I have to show you this just one more time. This is alt season. This over here is alt season. Look where we are. We're over here, bro. We're literally like, this is where we are right now, over here. It might be choppy here, whatever. It might go down, might go back up for a little bit, maybe another couple months before we have this massive move down here where the dominance goes down and alt season starts. So just be patient. It's not alt season. Like if some of your bags are not pumping, that's fine. It's not alt season yet. Just cool off. There's quite a few games on Beam, yeah. There's quite a few. Yeah, there's quite a few, I would say. I have looked into Euro AI. I don't think it's too bad. It's quite niche. It's e-commerce, like you said. But look, it's not why do you need AI agents for e-commerce, bro? You don't need it. But it's not too bad. Euro AI is not too bad. They have a docs team. Everything's okay. I looked into it months and months ago when it first launched. But it's not AI agents. Well, I don't know. Everyone's just adding AI agents now. But if you're not really like an AI agent is something that does stuff on its own. Your AI agent is not going to be selling e-commerce for you, but realistically, they're not that good yet. Bro, why is this guy shitting? Bro, ban this fucking idiot in the chat, bro. Why does he keep shitting the same shit coin over and over again? Is Team CGV doxed? Should we wait for the migration or buy some now? CGV is doxed, yes. CGV is doxed. CGV has gone on a pretty aggressive rally recently. It's fucking 4.2 now. It's pretty good. You can buy some now in anticipation for that for what's it called? In anticipation for the migration. However, I would rather just wait after the migration to get in. Kobe. Kobe's degen. It's like this is like what's that game, bro? The game that everyone wants to play, and I forgot what the name was. It's similar to this one big game. Among Us that's what it is. It's similar to Among Us. It's on Beam as well, yeah. Well, it's built on Ethereum, but I think the main game is on Beam. I think another 10x for Sensei is possible, yes, my friend. I would not be holding for anything more than that. So 01 Labs got 2 partnerships with OKX, and I actually seen their T partnership. And I told you guys, look, DEAI is all this FUD is going to roll over, and it's probably most likely going to pump back up. You know, the FUD. Look, everyone has short-term memory in crypto. Same thing with Tectum. The FUD's going to roll over. Some bullish news is going to come out, and everyone's just going to forget about the FUD the next week. But that's how all these crypto projects behave. The FUD, as long as the project don't rug, the FUD just gets forgotten. Everyone in crypto has short-term memory, bro. Yahuza, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, about 20x, bro. 10 to 20x. If they get the tier ones, it'll do a 20x from here. They need to get the tier ones though. Bybit T13. Bybit is not. I got the info on KuCoin way before it happens, but I'm not. I don't know about Bybit though. I don't know if they're gonna get Bybit or not anytime soon. Bybit is not a tier one. That's a tier two. They said on the AMA they're gonna get a tier one. I don't know which tier one they're gonna get. It won't be Bybit because Bybit is only a tier two. But I already knew about the KuCoin listing, like literally like a couple of weeks before, and I also knew about the Dex listing as well. Love your contents. How market cap from here? Snift can do crazy numbers. The reason is because it caters towards both narratives, AI and gaming. So if it pumps with both, it can do very well. If you have a small bag of Miria, then definitely I would swap for Saakuru. Yes, small bags of higher cap projects are pointless. Appreciate the 10. Is that £10? Appreciate the £10, my friend. What price do I think AI tech can go to? I'm feeling impatient with it at the moment. I don't blame you, Chronatic, and I don't blame you because AI tech is a pretty high cap project, very well known project. The only thing that's keeping AI tech down is the unlocks. That's what's keeping the shit down. The unlocks are fairly heavy. Eventually they will slow down, of course, but unlocks is what's keeping AI tech down. The reason I like AGI because AGI barely has any unlocks. The team has locked their tokens for approximately 2.5 years. It's like an extra year and a half now. And the early investors have also locked their tokens for another year. So there's not many people that can dump, AI tech, AGI, sorry. Whereas AI tech, the team has locked their tokens for I don't know how long. I can't remember. But the early investors are still selling and they're up quite a bit. They're up like 11x, 10x. That's what's keeping the price suppressed at the moment. But obviously, eventually that will roll over. But because you have such high volume, 7 million volume is very high. It doesn't really affect the price that much in that sense. So I still think it can do probably another 20x from here. 2 million for AI tech is very possible, bro. Very possible. It's just you have to just let the dilution roll over, bro, because the price is going to get suppressed for a bit, just due to. But like I said, it's not AI season yet, bro. It's not AI season. It's not it's not even altcoin season yet. So just be a bit more patient, bro. Another 10x, 10 to 15x, I would say maximum 20x. 20x is also possible. Have I ever looked? I have looked into ICE, and I think it's a pretty good project too. Boys, I think. Thank you very much, buddy. I think I'm gonna get off actually because so many different questions, bro. Let me just go over a few more. Yeah, they're definitely AI tech is definitely going to get Binance because look, they're on the BNB chain. They provide good volume, good TVL for the BNB chain. They've already got they got good connections with Binance. It's very likely they will get. And that's the same thing with AGI. The projects Binance is going to list projects on their own chain most likely because their chain is dead. And if their projects on their chain do well, it looks good for Binance as well. It looks good for the BNB chain. I'm up 4x on BKM, but still looking to get more. And I don't blame you. Bricken will do very well. Bricken's the main tokenizer for Binance now, which is massive. They're going to be hype as DeFi projects currently. There's going to get miners. But anyone's asking about, you got super champs at 0.34. It's not bad though. It's not bad. You still be up a bit. Tesla layer 1 will grow gradually in the long term. Long term, you'll give good ROI, yeah. How many likes are we on, Ross? How many likes are we on? Boys, let's get to at least 150 likes. If if the Bank of Japan cuts rates, how long will the dip last, you think? Well, they're gonna have to raise rates, Selflex. If they look, it will probably be a heavy move, in my opinion. That it's a risky play. I don't recommend anyone try to play the move where they sell now and buy back lower. I don't think that's a good move because that's very risky, and you don't even know if they're gonna raise the rates. But if it lasts, it will last. I'll say probably a couple of days, Selflex. That's it. It'll be a couple of days, no more than that. The reason is because there's so much momentum in crypto right now that these dips are not going to last long. It could be a scenario where the Fed starts QE this term, this couple of days. We don't know. They could start QE, and if that happens, bro, you could just you have to get into altcoins. Then if this QE comes, normally when QE arrives, we see dip for a couple of months. The market sells off because the reason they're starting QE is for a reason. The Fed just does not start QE for no reason. There has to be some sort of scare in the market for the Fed to start QE. So when they start QE for a couple of months, we most likely will just be bleeding, and people will think it's over. Bull runs over. Blah 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 blah. They're gonna start shitting their pants. All the retards will get out, but all the smart people will be buying heavy during that QE phase, because when QE arrives, any big dip that happens afterwards, which it could happen, will just get, the Fed will just start printing more, and it will last like a couple of days. So if you can't hold on to your bags being down a couple of days, then you don't even deserve to be in crypto. Realistically, you shouldn't be in crypto. So any major dip will be last, a very short period of times. Crazy, good to see you, my friend. Bought 2K immunity at lows. Now we have 7K. Oh, you'll be okay. Yeah, I'm talking about people that put 10 to 15K, and now it's probably worth 30K. 7K you can sell quickly, bro. It's not an issue. If you put 10K into immunity at the lows, now it's worth 30K. And if it does a 50x, that's stupid money. You're gonna be struggling to get it out. That's why, like 3K and stuff. 2K is fine. 2K is fine. Even I have that, bro. Do you think BTC dominance can get to 70? No, that's not gonna happen, bro. BTC dominance, the max it will ever go is probably maybe back above this range for a few seconds, bro. That's it. Bitcoin BTC dominance is never gonna go to 70%, bro. That's done and over with. People are too bullish on altcoins now to be going back into Bitcoin, because the thing is, Bitcoin don't have a lot of room to grow. It does not have a lot of room to grow. It can do another 30, 40, 50% pump max, like 150K max, whereas the altcoins can do way more. So people are greedy. They always want more money. Why would they go and buy Bitcoin now? The only people that can be buying Bitcoin is dumb retail. They don't understand crypto. They're coming and buy Bitcoin. That's it. They're going to be pushing the price of Bitcoin up. Alt block, not a big fan. Mavia, it depends, but Mavia is not too bad. I think it will still pump. All the FUD, like, I don't think the FUD they got delisted of the perp, boy. That's it. $137, boys. Smash up the like button right now. Let's get to at least 150. Based AI. I think based AI maybe pushing over 10x, bro. Pushing over 10x. Based AI can possibly do another, like, it'll reach a couple $1 billion in market cap, I think. But would I get into it now? I realistically would not. Me personally, I would not be getting into AI, based AI now. think like you missed the boat at like 2 cents, but if these guys can get a few decent exchange listings, possible. But what is realistic for sensitive from here? Should I wait for a little pullback to get back in to get into Sakura? I'll just buy Sakura, bro. Sakura's 3 million something market cap. Like, and it doesn't really dump on dips. Like when the market dropped the other day, Sakura just stayed the same. It didn't even dump. Is prone to dumps, and the reason is the vesting is good. There's not really anyone to dump on you, bro. Listen, sometimes you zoom out on the chart and you look, you're basically getting it at the bottom, bro. I don't know what you're waiting for. You might get little dips here and there, but just get an initial position in, and if it drops, then buy more. But if it doesn't, then I'll just keep accumulating. It's not 8 million, it's 3 point something million market cap. Very small market cap. Jobin, appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. What's a good DCA today? It's quite a few actually. Maybe Tectum's probably the best today. Maybe Tet is the best. Yeah, I think Tet's recovered now. They put a statement out, and but if you want to wait for DCA, wait a few more days because it's very likely the market is going to dump a little bit, leading up to the FOMC and the Bank of Japan rate hike decision. I think everything is possible everything's possible in crypto. So, but I like both of those anyways. I actually hold Based AI myself, and I think Based AI is an honorable mention this year. Another good DCA today is probably Lightlink. Lightlink is pretty good as well. Yeah, $11 million market cap. I would say Lightlink is a pretty good lower cap project. So layer 2. If you don't have a layer 2 for just a normal layer 2 to Ethereum, then Lightlink's probably the best one in my opinion. But that will be it for the stream. Have a lovely weekend, guys. I appreciate every single one of you that came down. I just want to say thank you for the 10K subs as well. And those people that watch my channel, I'm glad you're all making some money. And I will catch you guys probably on Sunday, if not Monday, latest. So yeah, have a lovely day, guys. I'll see you guys very soon. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Friday as well. And I'll see you guys very soon. Like I said, take care of yourselves, guys.